Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 20, I don't know, 24, 23, I think it's 24. So we have our two heavy cruisers. These are kind of heavy cruisers. They're really in between armored cruisers and heavy cruisers. No, what am I saying? Actually, I know exactly what these are. These are heavy light cruisers. They really are light cruisers. So I guess in that sense they are heavy cruisers, because that's what the heavy cruisers were after the Washington Naval Treaty. They were basically just, okay, well I guess light cruisers were actually light heavy cruisers, but whatever. So this could be the first time that we get our Oichi involved, except for the fact that it just became dark and she's probably just going to go right on home. We'll advance until we see something. Of course I'm terrified because there's just massive chaos in the lines, and I need my ships to scout, and they are not. So my cruisers are going to lead the way, just as I would not want them to do. This is incompetence at the highest degree. Oh my good lord. So although I'm choosing to control these units, I cannot control them until we either spot an enemy or after a set period of time has passed. Okay, at least we have some small hope that Ashikaze has taken up pole position. I have no idea what this ship is doing. Let's get her back to AI control just under the hope that... Okay, she did return to her senses at least. Oh, I mean, I'd really like to control my ships. I know that this is a battle and it doesn't want me to simulate knowledge that a battle is about to happen. So from this standpoint, it makes sense that you can't control your units until you spot somebody. But yeah, when they're being utterly incompetent like they are, I'd ask for a different method of control. I just mean, this is obviously, there's a lot of incompetence which happened, that really happened historically, but probably you're not going to see the kind of incompetence we just saw where somebody just sails off the wrong way until you put them under their own command, and then they suddenly go the right way. Yeah, we need these guys to step it up. Let's get them up to 20. In fact, let's get everyone up to 20, get these guys up to 24. Obviously, it's really important right now that we spot the enemy first. Well, spot the enemy first. I mean that our destroyers spot the enemy before before our heavy light cruisers go. I think I'm going to keep on this course, though, otherwise. And we'll just head for port, basically, with the Oichi. I guess I'll sail her in kind of like an east-southeast direction, so that just in case we get into a fight and daybreak comes, that's extremely unlikely, but I think this battle will just end without any combat at all. Certainly looking that way. Okay, yeah. It is looking that way, isn't it? Well, I guess I can shift off these guys into the other direction. Just start scattering. Come on, I gotcha. Ugh. Kind of have to lead the click. It's kind of funny. Okay, no contact. Do I want to? No, actually I don't in this case. 3 battle cruisers, 5 destroyers. This would have been a great opportunity for us. Funny thing is, just out of coincidence, my Oichi ended up deploying herself among the corvettes I have out there. So let's see these ships. Oh, okay. I can look at them. I can control them apparently. Can I tell them to sink themselves? Light armor, 13-inch guns. Yeah. Reasonable armor, 12-inch guns. Yeah, so we're not worried about these guys. Okay. Oh, we sank a... Okay, damaged a battlecruiser, sank a corvette. Look at that. Thank you, Finnish. That's beautiful. So the submarine warfare summary shows our midget submarine attached to a real submarine. That's pretty cool. Oh god. 167 enemy merchants sunk. That's a good sign. Russia's already feeling the pain. And there's the war with France, which is going to reset our victory points. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. That huge victory we had has just been completely erased. I've never understood why the victory points resets. It's not that just because somebody else joins the war, you're not winning. It just means that they now have to make up for it. You're not winning against the new person. Anyway, I mean, the situation. I can actually see arguments both ways. If I try to be very fair, I can see arguments both ways. But I more see the argument that something's wrong about resetting a war just because someone else comes in. It really depends on the new person coming in, what's their strength and all that. So, as like a first approximation, you either don't reset the VP or you do. Like a very basic first approximation, and yeah, I can see arguments either way. Okay, well, at least we have some aircraft helping out in Taiwan. Also at Borneo, but have we upgraded these naval bases yet? If not, yeah, we have one turn left, and then we'll be increasing the size. I mean, the size is being increased, but we'll increase the air squadrons there. France has 28 points here. We have 8. That's not a good sign. France has 5 points. We have 12. Okay. So probably we have to bring our cruiser. What is our cruiser doing down there? Say no more. She's on foreign stations. Let's move her to Southeast Asia to try to shore up our point situation over there. At least if an invasion comes, we have aircraft nearby. At least that. It's the only thing I can say. That is the good news. What else do we want to do in Southeast Asia? We don't want to just move one ship down there. I'm sure we want other ships. And I don't know, what do the French have? So they have one battle cruiser, which is what makes me leery about sending my armored cruisers. We need to make sure we at least have a lot of destroyers, which I think we already do. We have some at least. And I think one more is going to deploy down there, since this last sister of the sister ships didn't make the move. I think she was being repaired at the time or something. So, ooh, poor crew. Wow, that's less than desirable. Still, I mean, a really good start with all those battle cruisers being sunk. We'll see if we can make something of it. We're still trying to invade the Liaotong Peninsula. We definitely have... Oh, no, we don't have the 3-to-1 odds. Oh, we're so close. We need to sink one more battle cruiser, or we're actually moving a few ships out of here, I think. No, just one ship. Just 1 point. No, yeah, just 1 point. Okay. So we're really close to being able to do this. I think we either have to commit to an invasion here, or we have to go down and stop from being invaded by the French. Now the French I need at least 10 points. Yeah, I will easily have that next turn. So we're actually not doing too bad. We should be okay. And I don't think anything's in invasion range. There are no French... Yeah, actually, what are we worried about? There are no French holdings which are within invasion range, and I'm assuming... That's not a good assumption, but I'm kind of assuming that they have the same invasion range. If all that were true, then the only place where we'll see action is... Yeah, I think the only place we're going to see action is in Northeast Asia. which is good. That means I don't need to move extra forces around. So I can consolidate my invasion plan on the sea zone, which I wanted to from the very beginning of the war, which was only 2 months ago. I shouldn't make it sound like it was that long. Okay, invasion battle. Well, what do you know? Fingers crossed, here we go. Attack enemy ships near the objective. Oh, that's right, we have Weihaiwei's Air Force, which I don't think we can actually view, I suppose. Radar, air range. Oh, they do have the range. That must be the... I don't know my aircraft. Is there any way to see what these are? So we have torpedo bombers and we have float planes. I think both of those are stationed at Weihaiwei. Only 6 float planes are operational, 9 torpedo bombers, but I thought if I could just look at my aircraft, I think that this is... Wait, do we not have... Oh my gosh, what an invasion force. Goodness. Oh my gosh, holy cow. So this will solve it for me here. If I go to your fleet... Okay, I will need to get to that, yes, but for a second... if I can remember how to do this, a range is 120 with torpedoes, but the ones at Weihaiwei may be adopting their light range, 215. So we're more or less at the naval base. Let's see. What is this? This is 150, 147, and this is 155. I have no idea. 147... 155. What's my distance from the base? Seventeen nautical miles. So about 10 nautical miles, so 10. Okay, does that match up to anything? Maybe it matches up to the medium range, 156. Yeah, it does. So I think that maybe that's the medium range then. They're giving me the medium range. So I think that the float planes that we have, not float planes, flying boats. Oh my gosh, I can't say things correctly. Yeah, I think the flying boats and the torpedo bombers that we have might actually have the same range. So I suspect that that's why I'm seeing. No, this is actually no. This is definitely showing me the naval range of my torpedo bombers because one. I don't know why this took me so long to realize. It's showing me, of course, the torpedo range of my torpedo bombers at medium range from the Oichi. This is the Oichi's line. Of course, it's 156 because that's exactly what their range is at medium. And so that means that this is also the medium range. Does that mean further away? Yeah, we don't know. I don't know where the flying boats range is. It doesn't show them, actually. Would they be listed as blue? I don't know. It's kind of strange. I wonder why. I wonder if we could get a different color for flying boats or, whatever. Anyways, it's larger than this. It should be at least. So everyone has the point is that everyone has the range. Now the huge problem is our invasion target is directly adjacent to their port, which means mines. I don't care about anything else. I care about mines. Okay. Anyway, we're in really good shape to do this. Oh God, son of a... Forgot. I don't want to do the search because they're going to be stupid and search, and I don't really care about searching that way. I only care about searching 30 probably. No, not 0, 3. There. Something like this. This is what I really care about. Cap, you can put up whatever you want because we don't have one. And will not have one. I don't know where the heck the Oichi's... Oh, she's turning into the wind to launch. Okay. It begins. Alright, and this is a massive fleet. I suspect that this is much more than the Russians have in this area. If it's anything like the battle cruisers we saw, we should be in good shape. So what's our time situation? This looks like midday. It's exactly noon. So we do have time. We just want to get up there and find them and eliminate them ASAP. We're actually starting pretty far away. Why are we going this direction? We should be heading towards the target. Okay, and Oichi, you come back and join the fleet when you're done with your shenanigans. What do I want to keep with the Oichi? I think I'll just keep one set of destroyers. So we're going to have this group attached to, I think, the battleships. There we go. I'm not sure how many they already have. Are you guys under AI control? Yep. Okay, so we want to keep eyes on this. I guess on my battleships, these guys are going to be tasked with, yeah, PB, they're off. That's great. They're going to be tasked with guarding the transports themselves. The battleships, all right, we got a game plan. So I'm running with whatever comes to my brain first. In this case, it's that we will have, wow, these guys are just really charging out there. We're going to have our Dreadnought battleships covering the transports, and our Dreadnoughts will be in search and destroy mode. We'll bring them up to, well, I don't want to make them too fast because I think a lot of them are cold firing. We'll just stick at 17 for now. And I really want all the other ships to be supporting not the battleships, but the Dreadnoughts. I don't know if they can, though. There's a limit on the number you can attach. Can I now put you to AI control? No, you didn't do it, so that's fine. That's fine, I'll do this manually. Okay, what is your speed, transports? You are going at 12, that's your max. We'll slow down to 14 then, which is very comfortable for my battleships. This is exactly what they want to do, I'm sure. Keep our carrier with them. Okay, we got a lot of aircraft out in the sky. This is exciting. This will be the first time that aircraft are used, at least by the Japanese, in an effective manner. I mean, at least I hope. But they have at least definitely the possibility to be used correctly here. Or, you know, to our advantage. Let's put it that way. And by the way, just hold your horses. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a two-parter. It's showing all the signs of being a two-parter. You know, anytime you have to control carrier forces, basically. Alright, now the waiting game. We wait for our reports. These will come back about 10 minutes after the aircraft actually find them, typically. Look at this big long line of destroyers. Get them up to 20. Battleships are in position. Very good. One of them lagging behind. Oh, we have the Oichi going through the lines. Actually, the Oichi can stay with the battleships, and they have one set of destroyers. Yes, good. 3 destroyers to cover both the Oichi. Oh my. Never mind. These are not. I do not want these heavy cruisers. I do not want them guarding this. These guys are needed for tracking down. Okay, we have some sightings. Battle cruisers, 5 battle cruisers, 7 destroyers on a westerly heading, just north. Okay, Oichi. Time has come. Want to prep. What's the distance to target? We're showing about 45 nautical miles north by northeast. Prepare torpedo bombers for launch. We have 8 available. Perfect. We will ready the strike. That'll take some time. How much time? I don't know. Let's get a ballpark figure. Looks like they're going to need a moment to even assign the number. 26 minutes. We need half an hour and we'll be ready. Our 8 torpedo bombers. I'm getting excited. Rule the waves is like kind of just a thing that I do, and it's just okay. It's rule the waves, but every now and then I get excited, and I am definitely getting excited right now. slow this group down a little bit, let the others catch up. And you guys should try to catch up. Yeah, I don't want to send the light cruisers that actually have a squad max of 22 at 22. Okay. Let's pull a little bit east. The fact that we have 2 spotting reports in the same area is good. The only disappointing part to me is that I'm pretty sure it's convincing to me that this one is correct and this one's false, because I am expecting more than just 1 battlecruiser, 4 destroyers. This is from one of the scouts from the Oichi, which is unfortunate that they're away. If they weren't away, they would be returning. Yeah. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recon planes deployed from the Oichi. No, make that, yeah, 6 from the Oichi that we would rather have had in this torpedo strike, but I wasn't quick enough. I didn't think, they need like a pop-up for the scouting thing to make sure that you don't select it when you don't want. In fact, my scouting, I'm kind of glad that we didn't choose it, because my scouting would have been incorrect anyways. I wouldn't have covered this far east. We have a new scouting report that says they're heading in our direction. We'll begin to take the wind advantage if possible. So we'll want it to move to the east for that. Getting a lot of scouting reports, all of them in the same area. We also have 1 scouting report from something over here. Okay, good. Okay, they're moving southwest, south, west, southwest. So we're guessing definitely southwest. All right, turn. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're going to attack the ships in that area. Okay, they're actually, Wei Highway's actually deployed a torpedo bombing squad of their own. Very cool. Alright, so importantly, you need to continue that way. Where's the Oichi? She needs to, her squad max is 20? Okay. Let's get her up to 18 going east, because we're going to need her to be going a little bit faster when she's launching. Oh, these guys have to stay with the transports, but the Oichi is going to break off. And these destroyers are under AI control, that's fine. These are not, they are guarding, okay, those guys. I will take these guys under my control, just to get them to not, be silly. Let's get them up to 24. Have we spotted any ships yet? Not yet, but, oh wait, yes we have. First spotting. Okay, let's start getting everyone. I know that Scout, I really appreciate this screen formation, but now it's time. Start lining up. Okay. This is just such a cool line. Alright, let's get you guys to not be silly. Alright, so we just need to prepare to turn north when we've identified what these are. Oh, they're going in! They're going in for an attack! And our naval strike is ready to go. That's actually really nice that they give you this log now. Wow. So we have 9 torpedo bombers. The poor torpedo bombers on the Oichi are probably getting a little jealous that they're not going to be the first ones ever to do a torpedo bombing run. But that's okay. We will mark their targets. It's pretty clear, isn't it, what those targets might be. In fact, I can do this, but let's target BBs. Confirm target location when spotted. Player can confirm target location when strike is spotted. Oh, if launched from unready state. Got it. We don't need to coordinate strike. We're only doing one. So I can actually choose a target, and let me go through these reports real fast. I think I want to do that. Okay, what's the most recent? This one? I can't see what that is, but this one seems pretty good to me, and it lines up really well with where they are. Yeah. So I think I'm going to stick to my launching of the... I don't know exactly what, but I'm pretty sure if I do it, that we won't have a problem. Let me just redo this again. Launch them here. I think they'll detect them and attack them before, but... Okay, launch strike. We did tell them to attack the battleships if there are any, so hopefully they listen to that order. You actually need to slow down to let your sister ship catch up. Probably the same thing here, although this one can go up to 28? 28. Is this the one with the 3? Yeah. The multiple overlapping torpedo tubes? It's a double submerged torpedo tube. It's so obvious what it is. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's not at all a game bug. They're circling around. Looks like they are going back for this ship. Okay. There's 2 here. Our destroyers have been misunderstood. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Your guys in screen formation? No, stop. Stop screening. I need ships that I know how to command. Oichi's launching. Battleship's getting too far ahead. Actually, that means that the transports are getting too far ahead. You'd think that the Admiral would be able to radio and be like, hey, you know what? By the way, I need you guys to actually attack that. So, we're going up to squad max here. We're going in. This is it. Have they spotted each other yet? They have now. I'm suspecting that... There it is. Okay. They finally deployed... Oh. They deployed against these ones. So, yeah. Okay. This is still exciting. We have some approaching. Battleships are still screening. I'm really, really happy that we have them. Looks like the Chunchamaru group are supporting our battleships. We're going to pull them away. They're actually needed elsewhere. I'd rather have the older light cruisers be the ones to support them. AI control, but one of these is not AI control, right? Oh, it's this one. We'll pull these guys away as well. The Oichi's going to be flying on her own, solo. I get it down to 26. Okay. So we're waiting to see torpedo hits. Okay. Here we go. Hasagori's taking some hits. Perfect time for her to back off. Let our battleships turn. Our battleships are certainly capable of absorbing some blows. Although the Gachimuchi already laying in with her 14-inch guns lands. So simultaneously we have 2 hits. Them hitting us. Us hitting the ground. No. Gachimuchi's just landing it right as she lands a heavy shell on the Hasagori. Now I don't know if we're penetrating their armor yet. It's dicey. There's their main line. And we know that where's the Oichi? Where are her... Did she launch them already? I don't think so. Oh. Oh. We got him. Already. The effects being felt. Aerial power is just becoming a thing. We're witnessing it before our eyes here. It's glorious. It's glorious because the Japanese have been so... I don't know, we've been so tied back by technology that I'm very thankful that we're going to have an answer in the form of torpedo bombers. So we're really opening up at this Kinburn, and she's actually not shying away, so you got to give her props to that. She's actually deciding to close. Which strikes me as a little bit of a bizarre decision. Okay, and she's probably going to pay for it. More 14-inch guns landing on target. Ah, it's beautiful. And we have, what? The Atago is our slow one here. I wish I could actually pull her off this group. And even the Antake and the Sakurajima, there's really aren't supposed to be all in the same division. It's one of those rare situations where I'd even prefer it if the last three, even though they have the most mismatch of speed, I really just want the Gachimuchis on my own because they are, I mean, they're definitely the highest quality dreadnoughts I have by a large margin. So we have hit one of the battlecruisers already. I'm thinking that this is going to go very well for us. Thinking / hoping. Always hoping. Going to get these destroyers to cover this battleship group. I actually am a little bit worried about them being attacked since I am splitting off them. I mean, they're not splitting off. The transports are splitting off to the west. So, here we go. Do want to get ahead of them so that it's easier to launch torpedoes. These guys are just so crazy. They're just charging, though. And I think that when it comes down to it, that's probably not the right move. Okay, here we go. What in God's name is she doing? Maybe her rudder was jammed? At this point, she's a torpedo hazard, so we're going to have to pull away. I mean, if that was her plan, then that was a pretty good tactic. In fact, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to do a line fade. The good old line fade. Who are these? My closest. They all have plenty of torpedoes. Okay, let's get, for the first time, let's try to use our new light cruisers in a torpedo roll. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this ship has lost control. And she's actually turning south. What a clever maneuver. We do have the Chuncha Marus down there. Okay, start picking up the speed. You guys are also, yep, perfectly viable torpedo. Oh my gosh, this Kinburn is just, I think its rudder is jammed. It's just going to get destroyed. Torpedoes away. If her rudder really is jammed, this is the perfect opportunity to take advantage of it. I even want to send some torpedoes if I can at the destroyers, believe it or not. I hit fire, but immediately I regret that decision. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, there goes the destroyers. They're in line abreast, so we know that they mean business. Can turn away with everyone. We got enough stuff going at the Kinburn. I think she's a goner. And really, what's needed right now is these guys have to pull away, and then we need to head west because the transports are vulnerable. So are our battleships. By the way, where? Oh, there they are. Nope, that's not them. Oichi, what's going on here? Why are you not launching? What is going on, for crying out loud? It says they're ready. Can you launch? Is it? I must have done something wrong. Did I not hit launch strike? Yeah, I probably did not hit launch strike. Because I'm so rusty at this darn game. And now it's stupid that I went a minute. I should have readjusted. Obviously, we want to target these guys, but hopefully they just do that. Did take a hit here. It's a near miss, thankfully, but a nice warning that these battlecruisers still mean business. Yeah, we need to quickly turn around here. The Kinburn actually did finally regain her rudder, but oh, what a perfect spread. And that looks like... Did it come from this? Yeah, it did. Alright, hold torpedo fire, or hopefully we will hold torpedo fire now. That is so beautiful. It's a nice spread. Yep. Got her. Perfect. Okay, so we'll pull away here. The battlecruisers, are they heading? Yeah, they are heading west-southwest, just as I feared. So Oichi's probably about to launch her aircraft, but we need to move west very quickly here. You guys are actually going to be the first line of action, so you need to flank speed it. Okay, they are pulling off. Okay, good. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think my battleships will be needed after this, so I'm going to pull up to squad max and prepare the battle line. Shift. We've executed our turn. We're not in very good formation right now, but that's mostly my fault for trying to micromanage everything. It's not too bad, but actually I do want to go in against these guys. I think this Kinburn's done for. I'm not really worried about her. If she's not officially done for, it should only be a matter of time. Okay, the Fox Shawnee class. What does this mean? Oh, actually, this one has armor. Something, but what I like to see most is that they're turning back towards me. Okay, so we're going to, I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try to reassemble the battle line. I'm going to pull north. Yeah, I want my light cruisers to engage their destroyers. Obviously, that's a good exchange for me. And you guys kick it up into high gear. We need you to cover some ground quickly. Yeah, we need everybody to shift west to protect the transports. Battleships are doing a really good job. Yeah, we've closed the gap. I'm pretty confident that we're going to avoid any problems there. Although this thing is not technically sinking yet, so it's still a danger. I might actually have to go back in on it. 2 torpedoes and plenty of heavy shells. Yeah, we're dealing with... Oh, that's my ship's dealing with central firing. But I think the Kinburn also has central firing. Remember, we were looking at them, the battleships, or the Russian ships. So, yeah, I guess I'm still feeling pretty confident. I forgot, do you guys have... No. That's right, I chose not to give my battleships central firing. I mean, director firing, saying that they're just, you know, they're just old relics at this point. There's no reason for us to give them a director. And here they are, of course, in the thick of it. Okay, you guys can slow down now. You've reached your target location. We'll have the battleships slow down as well, zigzag back. It looks like the transports are retreating in the face of the enemy battle fleet. A sensible decision, if I may say so myself. Kinburn is still presenting issues. I don't even want her to be targeted, which is why it would be nice if she sank. For some reason we launched a torpedo at our own people. Tell me why that's not friendly ship in line of fire, but all the other ones are. And you probably won't get a sensible answer if there's any defense at all. Okay, battle line is reforming. That's the good news. Yeah, Kinburn is still there. Size launching torpedoes. I don't want... Let's hold torpedo fire from here on in. I'll just orchestrate the torpedo launch myself. Because I think I'm going to have to avoid that torpedo. I am. Okay. You guys can go in. Okay, now nobody else is launching torpedoes. We can all head west. Yeah, but the Kinburn's not where she's lagging behind where my formation of my battle line is. So I don't have to worry about her torpedoing me. Very good aggressive maneuver by these Chuncha Maru class over here on the east. The Muru Ken and the Seno Yari. They've performed very well to herd the battlecruisers north. Yeah, I'll stick with the transport, so we will move west here. A little worried about these guys getting isolated, though, so we'll come back now. Okay, please stop launching torpedoes. Who's launching torpedoes? God, son of a... Is Is it you guys? No. Because I wouldn't mind if you launched torpedoes. Like, where the hell are these coming from? Way downtown. I don't think they're going to hit my own ships. Damn it. That's fine. Again, I still think that she's going down. I don't mind engaging. It looks like they're falling back, though. Okay, we'll have these light cruisers come in with their torpedoes and finish her off. Just in case, well, maybe that one's going to get lucky. That's looking pretty good. Yep. Third torpedo, that's probably going to seal the deal. We'll allow them to launch torpedoes if they want, because there's always it's always, you know, the submerged mounts can reload. We're not too worried about it. I'm going to have these guys hold fire for 10 minutes. We have the battlecruisers on the run. All we need to do is get our transports to to the shore. Ooh, wow. Look at our Chunchamaru, the namesake of the class, actually landing a hit on the battlecruiser. I don't think that's going to inflict any damage, but... Ooh, the stealth battlecruiser. There it is. But I think that means... I mean, it's... Well, we're scaring them off, aren't we? Whatever happened to my... Oh, hooray! They're going. They're going the wrong way. We'll see. We'll keep tabs on those guys, definitely. Don't really need my destroyers to gun down the Kinburn, which is clearly sinking now. Move west with these guys. Keep them back in line. Oops. Destroyers from the transport group are heading this way. Actually, I'm still okay with the battleships just pursuing. And you guys, actually, I'm just going to put you onto support for the battleships. Good. Very, very, very good. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about these guys now. I'm just going to... These will work as one cohesive unit. And the battleships will be tracking the transports. It's fine that they're retreating. They do this when they see the enemy. They'll retreat a little ways and then they'll regroup and come back. It's actually perfect. So we stopped firing for a little bit. I think that was a good idea, just to buy us a little bit of time. Ooh, this is the Foxtrot. I get it. I know. I understand now. Finally, I understand. Well, first of all, 11-inch guns, 13-inch guns, 14-inch guns. Kind of cool to see the different ranges. That's the one advantage of having them all in the same division. We get to see some interesting things like that. Oh, sorry, that's 11, 12, and 14. So the 12 are quality 1 or quality 0? What's the deal here? Quality 0, and these are... Well, those are also quality 0. The range does not go up that much between 12 and 14. Oh, it's still cool to see. Anyways, this is the Fox Shawnee, which was hit by a torpedo. 1 or 2? I think, now that I try to remember, I think it was 2. Yeah. From the Highway torpedo bombers. Could have been 2 different ones, but I didn't check that. I probably could have, but I think it's the same one being hit twice, considering 3 of them are still on the line and this one's lagging, which means that we have an opportunity here to finish off a second Russian battle cruiser. This makes me feel good, considering in light of the recent, you know, like the resetting of victory points at the start of the war. I mean, at the entrance of France to the war. That was kind of BS in my opinion, so I'm pretty happy to see that it's working out well now. Good. So 10 minutes must have come and gone, and we are now targeting the Fox Shawnee. I would actually prefer we target her because obviously the Kinburn is sinking. Otherwise, gotten a little bit lucky, I think, because I haven't been paying very close attention, but our overall battle formation is not terrible. It's not as bad as it sometimes is. Okay, so we're just going to start moving north, shepherding them north, and if they want to let us in all the way, that's fine. What was this? One battle. I don't know what that actually is. Probably a light cruiser, or even could be just a corvette. Spotting is hard. And actually, we're at 45 minutes here, so I mentioned this will probably be a 2-parter. This is kind of a lull in the storm. The two groups separating momentarily. Probably a good time for us to take a cut. And especially as we have the torpedo planes approaching their target. Nice little dramatic endpoint. What is this? Is this slowing down for survivors or something? I'm trying to give my light cruiser something to do. No, yeah, he is just trying to... Maybe this one has now detached and they put a destroyer on it. Pretty cool if that is what happened. Get these guys down. Slow, 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 slow. Don't burn yourselves out. Okay, they're doubling back. Good point. Okay, so we will continue this one in the next video. This was a lot of fun. I guess as long as we don't get too bogged down in the TDM of launching aircraft, which will probably happen once we start getting more dedicated aircraft carriers, but at least right now it feels pretty fun. Like, the aircraft carriers are not the entire focus, so it's still about the surface fleets, which I think is the more fun side of Rule the Waves. It's certainly more interesting and like gratifying in some like historical way to be using aircraft carriers early, hindsight 2020. But you know, it's a little bit more TDM to manage. So from that perspective, surface fleet combat is much easier and, like, you know, more rewarding for less effort. You know, maybe not more rewarding overall, but it's a lot less effort. So, anyways, that's what'll conclude this one. Sorry that I haven't been keeping up with the comments. I'm still going old video by old video, so I'm just progressing slowly. I'm probably like 2 videos behind right now. I haven't gotten to videos 23s yet, and this is 24, I think. So, but I'll try to catch up. But until the next video, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you back for the next one. Stay safe.